Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Myself Dr. Akshay, and in today's session I'm going to be discussing about the topic arterial pressure pulsations. If you guys want to learn more about the circulatory system, then click subscribe and the bell icon. So let's do this together. Coming to the topic arterial pressure pulsations. So pressure pulsations at the root of aorta are explained in this figure. So in each pulse, we can see a sharp upstroke. So this sharp upstroke denotes the diastolic pressure, that is 80 millimeter mercury. And also you can see a slow rise in peak at the topmost portion of each pulse, and that denotes systolic blood pressure. You can see slow rise in peak in each pulse. That is nothing but systolic blood pressure. That is 120 millimeter mercury. So for an average adult human being, the systolic blood pressure accounts for 120 millimeter mercury and diastolic blood pressure accounts for 80 millimeter mercury. So when we are subtracting this systolic blood pressure with this diastolic blood pressure, we will get a value that is 40 millimeter mercury. This value is known as pulse pressure. That is, subtracting systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure. So there are two major factors that affect pulse pressure. So the first one is stroke volume output of the heart, and the second one is compliance of the atrial tree, or total distensibility of the atrial tree. So the equation for pulse pressure is pulse pressure equals stroke volume divided by arterial compliance. So see this graph. This graph represents the blood pressure curve in an older human being. You can see the systolic blood pressure has raised up to 160 millimeter mercury, whereas diastolic blood pressure remains normal, that is 80 millimeter mercury. So here, while calculating the pulse pressure, that is systolic blood pressure minus diastolic blood pressure, that accounts for 80 millimeter mercury. That means it is double times than that of a normal adult human being. So what's the reason for that? In older human beings, hardening of arteries takes place with arteriosclerosis. So this leads to reduced compliance or reduced total distensibility of arteries. So according to this equation, if arterial compliance decreases or the total distensibility of arteries decreases, means the pulse pressure increases due to this inverse proportionality relation. So that's why in this case, pulse pressure has been increased up to 2 times than that of a normal adult human being. It's because here arterial compliance has been decreased due to arteriosclerosis. So that covers the topic arterial pressure pulsations. I hope you guys learned about this particular topic. Thank you so much guys. Love you all guys. See you guys in the next session.